People of little understanding are most apt to be angry when their sense is called into question. By my soul, I can neither eat, drink, nor sleep, nor, what's still worse, love any woman in the world but her. Oh, how can wicked men seem so steady and untouched with such black hearts, while poor innocents stand like malefactors before them?
For love must be a very foolish thing to look back upon, when it has brought persons born to affluence into indigence, and laid a generous mind under obligation and dependence.
I will bear anything you can inflict upon me with patience, even to the laying down of my life, to show my obedience to you in other cases, but I cannot be patient, I cannot be passive, when my virtue is at stake. Marriage is the highest state of friendship. If happy, it lessens our cares by dividing them, at the same time that it doubles our pleasures by mutual participation. This, I suppose, makes me such a saucebox, and boldface, and a creature, and all because I won't be a saucebox and boldface indeed. Well, my story, surely, would furnish out a surprising kind of novel, if it were to be well told. To be courted as princesses for a few weeks, in order to be treated as slaves for the rest of our lives. What the deuce do we men go to school for? If our wits were equal to women's, we might spare much time and pains in our education, for nature teaches your sex, what, in a long course of labor and study, ours can hardly attain to. I am not apt to run into grave declamations against the times. The tenderest and most generous minds, when harshly treated, become generally the most inflexible. That she thought me the prettiest creature she ever beheld. Creature was her word. We are all creatures, 'tis true, but I think I never was more displeased with the sound of the word creature, than I was from Lady Anne. Were it but to avoid an interview with a father who seemed to have been too much used to woman's tears to be moved by them. Even now that I have concluded this moving recapitulation, it seems as nothing, and the whole world, my dear, is as a bit of dirt under my feet. It was the devil of a sex. It was a cursed thing, he said, that a man could be neither happy with them, nor without them. Devil's Bates was another of his compliments to us. He hardly mentioned my name. In the meantime, to balls, routs, drums, and so forth, and to qualify me for these latter. From her instructions, I had an early notion, that it was much more noble to forgive an injury than to resent it, and to give a life than to take it.